It's Michael Chapman, the Student Home Advisor. Today, I want to take you through a case study. Yes, sir. I want to take you on a case study about a house I just sold this past week. It's actually a triplex, which is a 3-unit building. One building with 3 units. This triplex was 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in each unit. Each unit was about 1,200 square feet. Now, the cool thing about this is my client built this in 2023, right? So I want to show you the power of equity, right? And the power of investment and kind of being open-minded when it comes to purchasing and selling real estate, right? So they built this property in 2023. They bought the lot for $80,000 and they built the home for $410,000, right? So they built the triplex for $410,000 plus the purchase lot of $80,000. So that's $490,000 all in. That's what it cost them to build a house. Now you're wondering, how can I get $490,000? Don't worry about that right now, right? There's so many ways to get money. You just got to be connected to the right person. But we're gonna keep talking about this case study, right? So, in for $490,000. Now, each unit is paying about $2,300 a month. So, on average, he's making $70,000 a year on these 3 units, $70,000 a year. So he's kept them for 2 years, right? So that's $140,000 that he's making passive income. It's covering the cost of the rent, plus he's making income every month from these units. And the cool thing about these units is they're paid by Section 8. So the government is paying, he's getting his money every month. He ain't got to worry about waiting and seeing if they're going to pay, if their job is in or out. He's clocking that money in every month, which is beautiful. Now, he decided to sell the property, so we put the property up. It took us 68 days to close on this property. Now, mind you, we had a 2-week delay with the weather, some repairs, and just waiting on the buyer to get all his finances together. It was an out-of-state buyer coming in and investing because real estate in Texas is great. Most people are telling you that the market is not a good time to buy. People are buying. The buyer actually bought this property, lived in Rhode Island. So they're moving and buying to Texas because they know that the market in Texas is phenomenal. So don't ever let anybody trick you out of that position. But back to the case study. So we sold the property for $750,000, right? So let's do the math. So he's in at $490,000, sold at $750,000. You know what I mean? So that's $242,000 round prices when you factor in fees, commissions, repairs, around $245,000, whatever, depending on what he paid out. Now, in addition to that, you have to factor in the $70,000 that he made year over year, the income, because that's still income, right? So factor in that $70,000 plus the $140,000. Let me correct myself. The $140,000 for 2 years of ownership, plus the $242,000 spread from the list price and the cost that you used to purchase the property. So that brings you out to about $380,000, right? So that's a 2-year investment. I don't know where you can get $400,000, $350,000 in 2 years on investing other than in real estate. If you know, please drop me a line. But hey, just so you know, this could be you. This is real simple thing. You find a property that you're willing to invest in. You stay there 2-3 years, depending on how much money you want to make out of it, recovering rent, or if you're staying in it. And then you turn around and sell it. There's an equity. Equity is the difference between the cost, what it costs you to purchase it, and what it costs when you sell it. The money in between that is your equity, so that's your income. So what we'll do with that income, if I was doing it, I'd take that income and go buy another investment property and do it again. And that way you get to 3-4 houses like the wealthy people, they buy 3, 4, 5, sometimes on average 8 houses. In the next 10 to 16 years, I'm 41 now. So in the next 10 years, I'll be 51. If I did this every 2 years, that'll be 4 homes that we sold. And each time we're making anywhere from $60,000 to $200,000, depending on the market we buy in, the type of house we buy, or the type of house we build. and by 51, we can have $1 million saved and be in our dream home. So I'm just sharing this information for you so you can understand the power of real estate and the power of equity. If you're in the market and you're looking at leveling up your life and living the astute life, and you want to get into real estate, whether you're buying, selling, or investing, I can help you. Simple, you can contact me on my cell phone, 469-258-6651. I always answer because I'm afraid of missing calls. And if I don't answer right off, I'm definitely going to call you back. But I'm Michael Chapman, your astute home advisor, and you can do this too. You deserve the astute life. Give me a holler. Let's sit down, work the numbers, and map it out for you and see if this is going to be an avenue for you to change your family's generation and legacy forever. Peace.